Passover. So they could pass over the house. They were killing the little boys, you see, for fear of a Messiah. In the time of Jesus, Rabboni Yeshua, may peace and blessings be upon him, there was rumors, right? The soothsayers and all the priests that, you know, that conferred with Caesar. They said, you about to lose your throne. There's a king that's getting ready to be born. And what did they do? Once again, they went to murder all the little boys. You see, they had to run and escape because King Herod was trying to kill that energy. Okay, I'm gonna take it to the spiritual and the metaphysical now, because we know these are, you know, mixed in lore and myth, but it's still pertinent. Okay, it's still pertinent because something can be spiritual and physical. Something can be a myth and also have a physical rendition that plays out on the physical plane. Follow me. So he had to run and hide in Egypt, right? They went to Egypt. Most of Jesus' youth was spent in Egypt. You would never know that. Yes, Kemet, people, right? This is where he got a lot of his degrees. And degrees, I mean spiritual teachings. I'm speaking from the mystery school language, okay? All right, so the same thing is happening, people. We're actually in the same cycle of that particular time. That 2,000 years is nothing compared to these epochs of time, okay, when you deal with 25 or 26,000 year cycles. So we're still in that particular epoch, right, where a Messiah is going to be born. And we're not talking about a particular person per se. We're talking about an energy. Certain people carry the energy. You follow me? The original man carries that particular energy, the divine masculine, the Osar, all your Christ, all your Herus, all of these things are melanated, woolly-haired Nagas, right? Nagas. They got to kill that energy. The opposite energy is the opponent energy, which is the goat energy, or the moon energy, or the dark energy, okay? Which is the energy that has this planet out of balance, okay? So what happens is they have to kill anybody that has that energy. Brother Cosby, they had to crucify him. I was building with somebody earlier. I said, you know, I really don't think it was because he was going to buy CBS or NBC. I think that was part of it, because he's very ballsy. You know, he got a lot of energy. At 90 years old, he's still talking about, when I get out, watch what I'm going to do. This is how Cosby's talking now. That aspect had to be checked by the beast. But also the fact that, look, he's about to die. And we got to get some dirt on this dude, or he's going to be venerated. Did you see when they had Kobe's picture on those lights in the Staples Center in LA? Thousands of people with candles, and it was almost spiritual. You see, it was almost spiritual. How they were commemorating him and you know, praising him pretty much. It was like a church service. Go and look at the Staples Center, the vigil they had for Kobe. That's powerful. And in that image was a black man. So energetically, it's speaking towards that messianic energy. It's giving energy to that particular rise. So they have to have somebody like Gayle King, a black woman. They got to get her in it, because they know if a white person does it, everybody gonna say, oh, that's racist. So they get a black female to do it, a black female feminist, to try to tarnish him. So she's interviewing the young lady, trying to set the social narrative in place, because, you know, people follow what they see on TV, especially people who sit up and watch TV all the time, and Oprah and all this stuff. They want to be in cahoots with what the clique is saying. So she goes, but don't you think his legacy is complicated? The young lady said, I don't know. What do you mean complicated? You know, and you know, the sexual assault. You know, all of the sexual. So I would think it's complicated. Don't you say? She was trying to get her to agree with her. Don't you think it's complicated? He said, no, I don't think it's complicated. He was a great man, so and so forth. He was a friend of mine. I never seen him act out of order, disrespecting women or anything of that nature. And she goes, Gayle King says, but, you know, you're tainted because you was his friend. That's why you didn't see it. See how they trying to play with your mind with this social engineering? So the young lady said, you know what? I don't think so. I'm just letting you know I don't see it. But she still had to push it. She still had to put it. Again, she comes back. You know, this is complicated. We can't. And pretty much she's saying it's not really a legacy. We shouldn't be worshiping this particular God. We shouldn't put that Heru back on the throne like that. So finally, the young lady said, well, he had his day in trial and he was acquitted. So here come Gayle King. Yes, he was acquitted only because the lady didn't stand for trial. She didn't testify. Well, the reason why she didn't testify, because she recanted. You see, just pulling up all the negativity in the dirt to throw mud on this particular God, you see, on this particular king, right? So be aware of that, people. Take the blinders off your eyes and see what they're trying to do. And aside from all that, I had to check that bull crap. But at the end of the day, he was a hero. He was a Heru, okay? And I give thanks that we were blessed with his presence and his positivity. I'm listening to interviews. He's speaking wise words. He's speaking positivity. He's speaking about being focused on your goals and your dreams, not taking life and time for granted. You see, spoke many languages. So now people are appalled and very upset with Miss Gayle King. She upset the wrong energy. She upset the wrong energy. So she got gangsters and stuff calling her. You see, she got Crips and Bloods hollering at her. Watch your back. Watch your back. You see, sometimes you got to watch your mouth. You could talk crap to certain groups of people and things of this nature and certain types of black men. But when you start tapping into the Shango Heru type energy, you better watch your mouth. Because if it's not going to get you one way, you're going to get got another way. You see, don't play with Papa. Do not play with the Heavenly Father and his sons down here on the planet. You see, you're going to get checked for that. So I wish no harm for her. I hope she learns a lesson and she humbles out a little bit and see how she was wrong and apologizes and humbles out, you see? Humbles out. You know, that would be her best move. It would behoove her to do that. Okay? So Shalom Wadu, that's it for now. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. I appreciate you all. I love you all.